Hey, what's going on, my friend? Welcome to the video. My name is Brando Linick, and this is going to be a talk on how to actually create a website to sell products. I want to talk about this because when it comes down to it, a lot of people mess this up, and I'd first off tell you right off the cuff here not to actually create or learn how to set up your own website. That whole process can take such a long time. Learning how to design, create, set up your own website, learn HTML coding. It's not income producing, and learning how to outsource people to do that for you, it can be a headache, and that's a conversation for a whole nother video. And I figured instead of trying to over confuse you and overwhelm you, just kind of share with you my story on this, going back actually over the last 13 months when I came across a person who had their own website, but they didn't have to go through that big learning curve of learning how to create it or design it or set it up. And they were selling products and services, a high multiple six-figure income. And get this, they didn't even have to create their own products and services. So they didn't have to go through that learning curve that can set you back for a very, very long time if you don't have the budget set aside to afford it. And because they're making such a ridiculous amount of money, traveling all the time, living in exotic locations like Bocas del Toro for 11 months out of the year, and having a family and being able to have that leverage and freedom to operate a platform, a business model, an income from their laptop, it was attractive to me, and I started to model and copy what they're doing. Just a struggling person on the internet, reaching out for help, and luckily was able to get it, was able to get them to connect back with me because what they were doing was very attractive. And in a period of a couple weeks after that, was able to in turn myself create a full-time income working part-time on the internet. And if you get anything out of that, it's really, if you want to not go through the big learning curve of what I would advise you not to do, which is learning how to create your own website or create your own products and services. If you want to be able to just tap into something that's proven, if you want to be able to build an income that's sustainable, that's reliable and consistent without having to take years and years and years to get to it, which learning how to develop and design your own website or create your own products can really prolong that process to take that long. If you want to be able to create something that's reliable and consistent, the best thing that you could do, connect with someone who's already building an income online in that way where you don't have to go through that big learning curve. Because I'm telling you, trying to do all that, having done it personally, it can set you back a long period of time. It set me back over 2 years, alright? Learning how to design and develop my own website and learning how to create my own products and services, and then I found out that they didn't convert, and it was crazy stuff. So I wouldn't advise you to take that approach. Best thing you could do, plug into someone who's already getting results in a proven model, alright, on the internet, where you can still have your own website, you can still offer and sell products, but you don't have to go through the big learning curve of creating it all yourself and reinventing the wheel, which is what a lot of people do. They try and reinvent the wheel, and it's why they make not that much money. And if you want to bank big, the best thing you do, connect with someone who's banking big on the internet. And you'll find out they're not creating their own products and services or creating their own websites. So that's my big tip. That's my big overview. I hope you enjoyed this video conversation as much as I did putting it together for you. I hope it all made sense. And if you do want to learn how to do this, if you do want to learn how to create a stable income without having to develop or design your own website, which can cost you thousands of dollars doing it properly, alright, and making it look professional, without having to do all that, alright, and without having to create your own products and services, which again can cost you thousands of dollars to do, marketing it as well, advertising it, it can cost you thousands of dollars. If you don't have the ad budget and the budget set aside for those things, if you really want to learn how to build an income online that's sustainable, and still have your own website and still be able to offer products and services, but without going through that, make sure to check out my site. It's 123marketingtips.com. I'll put a link down below in the description. You'll learn everything there. I'll introduce you also to my business partner and mentor who shared this with me going back to just over the last 13 months. That can save you a lot of time, frustration, and aggravation. So my friend, I appreciate you. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you on the next one, and most importantly, on the beach of the world. Take care.